There's good people in a really crappy situation.
Pin what comment? I'm trying to see what.
Who said that?
Perfect.
Can
I talked to
with
them.
an Uber to hotel. Yeah, if we can get help for an Uber, that would be amazing.
Listen. I want to make this clear. I have Uber and the Lyft app downloaded to my phone with my Cash App card attached to it.
Yes, there you go.
It shouldn't. It's what? The Cozy Inn from this point of location.
I don't know. You'd have to look it up. See the.
1 second.
It's driving time. It says it's exactly 2 miles from where we're sitting.
And on my Google GPS, if I scroll all the way to the right, when it says directions, start route, it's got the options for walking on how long that would take. It's got the options for biking on how long that'll take. And then at the very end of my Google Maps, it says Lyft.
Does it really?
Yes, it's got an option at the end of your Google Maps. There's an option that says Lyft at the very end.
That's nifty.
And that's how I got to the gas station when we were in the hospital to get the gas for our car when I went out to start the car and it was out of gas.
Yeah.
That's how I was.
He literally ran out all of our gas to get me to the hospital when I went in labor. Like, he literally got us to the hospital, got us parked and in, and then the next time he had to start it. You know. Did Cash App come back?
We don't know what that I'm not.
It was still working. It was just that one.
There's just others accounts where
I think it was
other
because they tried it again and it went through. We were able to record it. I think it was their settings.
We just need to get down the road. I've got Lyft and Uber on my phone, and I've got my Cash App account card attached to both Uber and Lyft.
What do we absolutely need?
It's 2 miles down the road and it's 6 minutes. I don't have an exact price. We are in Central Ohio. 1 second. I can go see the price right now. If I go to my Google Maps and I go to the Lyft, and I can see the prices there.
I said, what do we absolutely need? Like,
well, right now,
like they're meaning like what is it that we like?
So will somebody be in office for me if we showed up now? We can actually go and get checked in because I don't want to get down there
any time of day or night.
Okay, because I just don't want to show up and somebody not be there. You know what I mean? That would be my fear because of how cold it is.
That's not how hotels work, babe.
I'm just double checking because there are some places where somebody's not in the office.
Most places
you know what I mean?
start check-ins around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can literally check in.
All right.
And then on.
I'm gonna. Why is there an alarm? Oh, that's just stopwatch. Okay, I don't need that.
What exactly do you mean by like what do we absolutely need?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I'm not comprehending. Sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. There's 132 people in this live. I need you to put a blankie around your shoulders, please. Blankie around shoulders. Or your coat.
My coat, yeah.
Let me help you. Here, let me help you.
Yes, I'm kind of sitting on it a little bit.
There we go, honey.
Thank you.
I need you to stay warm.
I know, it was really bulky when I was trying to eat and stuff. And
I don't want you getting cold because of your decision. Okay, is that better?
Yes.
You want your hood up where you want to go? Okay, I just want to make sure you're comfortable. Yes, we are. Sorry. I want to go to my Google Maps and see what the price for Lyft is right now as we speak. So give me one. Oh, sorry. I want to go to my Google Maps and see what the price for Lyft is right now as we speak. So give me one moment here, okay? Give me one moment here, okay?
I used to love tequila sunrises.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, and this is what it's gonna
Jack
cost.
Frost.
Jack Frost. Here we
Frosty
go.
the fucking snowman.
So this is what we are looking at. This is how far we are from the Cozy Inn. And the standard prices, even for that far away, that's insane. That is crazy.
What?
Look, that
What
is
the hell?
crazy just to go 2 miles down the road. That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. That's crazy.
Yeah. Out of your goddamn mind.
April, thank you.
Phase life alone. You don't know, holy shit, Cindy Cooper, the little line guy. Wow, oh my god. Till it's chiseled in stone. Wow, thank you, Cindy. Wow.
while. So investing in this to make sure it's worth not only their time but our time too, and we're not just chasing our tails. We just need to look at the more logical path and route of what is more efficient. How can we resume to getting back to having the vehicle taken care of, and then going from there, so that way I can start working and doing DoorDash again and working 7 days like I was. Because obviously this car, we started having issues with the ball joint, then it was the inner tie rod, and then, you know, we realized the boots to the CV axle was torn on this car on both sides, front passenger and driver side, and then now we had a catastrophic failure with the engine. So the next step to make sure everyone is worth their time, we have to move forward from that step, and that's kind of where my mind is at. I just, like I said, I wanted to come live to tell you guys our status and to share with you our current experience on where we are at and if we are still okay. We're okay for right now because of you guys. You guys have made this possible.
We're like okay and not okay at the same time.
Right. That makes sense. Like, we're okay but not okay. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be able to go stay warm and get warm out of this cold. Someone pin, what's, I don't think you're muted, Mimi. Yeah, somebody had said something, they're talking about pinning something, so I'm not entirely sure. I would probably, it was a Mimi character. April. So I don't see, I think maybe the chat, I think the filter filtered them out. No, we're not. No. Someone just helped us out to where we can get a lift down to the hotel. Again, like I said, my next step is after I get off of this live, I've got to inventory and use the light on my phone since the battery of the car is done and gone and there's no more power to it. I got to use the light on my phone. I got to keep her warm. I got to go through. I got to freeze myself like crazy to gather things that need to go with us down to the hotel. Upon requesting the lift, getting us from here to the hotel, getting settled in, I would say, guys, give us about an hour and 50 minutes.
Maybe two.
Give or take.
Over 2 hours.
So that way, I can get everything from here to there.
To get settled in.
And then after that point, I need you guys to be looking out for my live so you can come back in. Does that make sense? And it's basically 16-degree weather. I'm not going to bring her out physically out there outside this car to where she can't stay warm. I've got to keep her in one spot. I've got to keep blankets on her. And I got to keep her warm. Thank you for the follow. And then from that point forward, I just got to get us to the shelter that has been provided for. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Okay? So now that we don't have to try to find somebody who's close to us, that's a friend, that's probably sleeping. It's 9:01 right now.
It might still be it's early still, technically.
But who knows what they have going on, too. And we have a lift now. Okay. God's blessed us. I'm going to go ahead and take care of us.
Alright, yep, let's do it. Let's get out of this damn cold.
Okay, we love you guys. I'm going to keep you guys posted. Keep following, alright? And then we'll figure out the next steps with it when it comes to this whole transportation. I'm going to hop off here, alright? We love you. We thank you. Keep praying for us. We need all the prayers, period, as much as we can get. Love you. Watch out for our live. I'm ending it now.
Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous.
Your home looks like a gingerbread house. And all these sort of soft white lights you have on here, that look so good. The roof line looks fantastic. It looks like it's fake. How many lights do you have?
350,000 at least.
That is totally
We lost
right.
count, so it could be a lot more.
Oh, look at this. We got an arrow over here.
There's more potatoes right in the backyard. We have candy cane lights, we have candy canes.
I don't currently have a vehicle right now. Otherwise, I would love to go and look at Christmas lights.
It's a great entrance and just seeing all the pathways.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read as much of these comments as I can. They're just going by so fast. There's just so many of them.
Here to the beach.
What Christmas movies are my favorite? I like How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I like Home Alone. What about you guys? Do you guys like any Christmas movies? What's your favorite one?
And it just gives me beach vibes.
Nice. I love beach vibes. You're feeling right now. Beach vibes are here in Missouri.
I need to add some more mods. I'm watching Home Alone right now. Nice. I just got done watching that a couple days ago. I might have to add a couple more people for a mod to get a head start on this. National Lapoon Christmas. I don't think I've ever seen that.
They love to get in there. Just add to the
No, my brother doesn't drive right now. He doesn't have a vehicle either.
from all over. Kansas City.
Really?
Might turn this on sub chat for a little bit just to get a head start on this. Yeah, that's a cute one. The Polar Express, A Christmas Story. I Have Some Money. I've seen the Polar Express. I don't think I've ever seen Christmas Story one.
What's the Jungle Gym?
The Santa Claus 1 and 2. That's what's up.
Cable ties and the net lights, blue and white.
Hi, Star. How are you?
So nice.
Yeah, Polar Express is a cute one.
Face the arch to make it
Watch National Lapoons. Okay, I'll have to watch that sometime.
into the little river.
You know what the end of the bell?
Christmas Story is your favorite?
And that little feature, what I love about your display is
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
kids.
Kids will jump right in. They dance. They absolutely love
Well, we got another mod that just came in, so these fucking comments are going out of control right now. Like, this is just unfucking believable tonight. We got like more hate than we do anything tonight. This is just crazy.
Called the Quack Shack.
Let's try to work the live goals tonight, guys. Please, thank you. We got over 400 people in here.
You guys have so many things.
I guess if I have to, I could just turn this on sub. Hello, Mama Bear. How are you? I'm not really a fan of Elf. A lot of people say Elf is good, but I don't really see the big hype in Elf. I mean, that's personally my own opinion on that.
The children always want to see Peep and Lightning and say, can we let them loose? And they walk around and they follow them. And sometimes the ducks follow the kids.
That is so much fun.
Oh, look at the little ducks. How cute. It's little wobbling.
My day with these two.
Just another surprise.
Hey guys, you want to keep going with us? You want to keep on with us? You wanna stay there? What area is this? All the candy trees. So many cool things you have in your display. Do people actually just take the candy?
Absolutely.
Can I have one of these?
Absolutely.
You guys provide so many fun little moments here.
The display is not over yet. We have one big surprise left for you.
Love surprises.
All right, first, this is a big surprise. If you want to push this door open,
What is going on here? This is amazing!
a secret forest.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool! This is the coolest spot for a kid hangout, and I did not think this was coming at all.
Welcome to the porch.
What do you mean the porch?
The kids come out here and enjoy the scenery.
You created the coolest little hangout, like sneaky spot.
Thank you for the gifts.
Years ago, Parker and I came out here and built the porch.
And you just use
I'm good. How are you?
too. It gives a nice partition, but you can still see through.
Oh, Muppet's Christmas Carol. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Can I go up and
Muppet's Christmas Carol. Very interesting.
Oh my god!
I like the Muppets, the haunted one, the little haunted, was it Haunted Mansion? I think it was I watched or something. It was like a Muppet Halloween one. That was a really cute one. And then I seen the Muppet Most Wanted. I own that one. That's a cute one.
Just like at every stop, there was something new that I've never seen before. I feel like my 12-year-old self would love this display even more. Did you have fun? So much fun. There were so many cool things to see.
Did you get any snow where you're at? Some, yeah.
Which you do, but then you only
Is everything going good for me? I guess, sure.
so fun for
Hi, Bruno. Keep saying Henry. Oh my gosh, now I'm getting the kids' names messed up.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, Mel. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much.
It was awesome. I do have a few more places I have to go check out.
Okay.
So,
Hello, good evening.
say Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank you. Wanna get your avocados in tonight?
If you want to say something you can't quite put into words, you can let it.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you.
Sure they can. These say
Those little furs, I know.
These say I'm in awe of your taste.
GI?
And these say I really like you. In fact, I might love you, but I kind of need you to say it first. You've all been there.
So all gifts talk.
Well, Cashmere's very
He'll be a year next year.
gentle whisper.
Thank you, Crazy Grandma. Thank you.
Guide to gifting.
From the world of Inside Out, meet the team behind Riley's dreams.
I make sweet dreams for Riley. Well, at least it doesn't happen.
Greta.
That's the hit we need.
You got a new puppy named Walter. That's what's up.
I love crowds, if you can believe it.
Thank you so much for the snowflake. Thank you.
But wherever I go, it's always, where's Waldo?
Waldo.
Are you on? Yeah.
What? Has an invite home.
Sometimes it takes someone who really knows.
I'm sad if you like the Mother's Christmas Carol.
Gifts that say I get you, and see happens.
Man.
I should use OxyClean. I just gave really good advice about laundry.
Not just detergent?
If you really want to clean, add OxyClean.
Yes, he does sleep with me.
It's not clean unless it's OxyClean.
Beaver sleeps on one side of my pillow and Bruno sleeps on the other side.
Wish for it, we work for it. Which is safe today.
Thanks for calling Geico. Switch and save today.
This is Pressure, the Grant's Diamond.
I also like a great Cuban sandwich.
What? Switch and save today. When it comes to providing great savings, we refuse to be outworked.
Switch and save today.
Nice one, Leonard.
Marcy and I just got a community press. It's changed our lives.
Glenn, focus.
Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
See that?
A perfect day with the family. Shingles doesn't care. But Shingrix protects. Only Shingrix is proven over 90% effective. Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix doesn't prevent girls with severe allergic
Appreciate us on kiddo.
previous dose. Tell your healthcare provider if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting Shingrix. Anything can happen, so take precautions.
Hold on. Out of here. Oh, did I miss it again?
Well, it's Christmas.
Son of a bitch. I keep fucking missing all the damn fucking. I miss Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Ah, damn it.
But Rudolph promised we'd go this time.
Oh, just the storm was too much for them. I just as well go to bed and start dreaming about next year.
I haven't any dreams left to dream. We'll never get off this island. Never.
Wait a minute. What's that? Is it? It sure is. It's Santa. Rudolph is leading the way.
You can see his nose.
Well, let's be on our way. Ready, Rudolph?
Ready, Santa?
Okay, Rudolph. Full power.
Well, folks, as for the rest of the story,
He went down in history.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one
Are you singing the song?
Santa came to sing,
Huh?
Rudolph, with your nose so bright,
Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you've forgotten his story. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in his story.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Jimmy Fallon welcomes Lisa Kudrow, NBC Tonight. Tonight, E! News presents NBC's.
I think we missed all the other good shows. There's nothing else on.
An all-access pass to the most memorable moments in entertainment from the last year. We'll revisit the headlines that had us all buzzing, the celebrity couples that melted our hearts, and the most epic movie. Like Las Vegas, that was like challenge accepted. I can show you.
I'm so excited. How do we get this started?
With the kitchen sink.
I love it.
I always tell people I have a little of everything in my display. Now including the kitchen sink.
Now the kitchen sink's here. Okay.
So all you're gonna do is turn the knob,
Yeah.
and it will actually start the show.
All right. Here we go. Let's count it down, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Light. Holy smokes, that screen is so trippy. What is this going on up at the top of your roof? Wow! Come on now! It's the most wonderful time! Yeah! Oh my gosh, you guys want to get in there and check it out? Yeah! Let's go! Come on, guys!
Thank you for the corgi.
Who's that up there? Is that Mickey? This is the tree of trees.
This is so cool!
We just recently upgraded it to defective, which are smart, but the That's Kevin the Christmas camera. This is just or barn. See the manger scene. Yeah. The other items ended up just giving out like a circus theme almost, kind of like a mixture of a bunch of things added together. Wait, and this is your deck, right? Believe it or not, this is the deck. Okay. Sounds crazy. That's to lower the grade in the yard by 12 and a half inches. So, because I'm 6'3", so I had to make sure I could clear this just so people come in here and experience it. And I love all the lighting. Yep. We tucked it all, hit it all, put strips in. That's so.
Get down.
How many candles?
Come on. Get over here.
Just kind of couldn't stand it.
Bruno. Come here. Get down.
This is probably the largest one-mode train station in the U.S. What? 140 feet of track, 13 trains. This is incredible. Just the detail on these, with the presents, with the wrapping, with the bow.
Hello, Susie.
You just touched. Yeah, there's only 30 ever made. Really? This is really impressive. You made all track with PVC, and you had 2x4s down there. Yeah, that was one of the things. We tried to make it look like they're all coming in and going back out. I feel like the kid inside of you is coming out a little bit. Just a little. What do you think of this? It's so big. Gosh, this is like something you would see in an amusement park. I do have the largest choir collection in the U.S. 100. Over 20 trumpeters, 20 drummers.
Guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here.
Yeah, those would be the
I've had enough for tonight.
words. You don't lighting in the headlight.
I'm gonna finish watching my show and I'm gonna go lay down.
You got the Navy and the Cove, the Army, right? The Air Force.
I'm getting overwhelmed and stressed, so.
What we want to do is just honor our soldiers. So this here is kind of part of the fallen soldiers. So they're carried off the battlefield. Wow. And then you got the chopper that's coming in onto the landing pad, so it looks like it's flying. Hand built that helicopter. That's priceless. That is a beautiful piece. Chris, where'd your brain come up with all this stuff? If I could find a way to shut this thing off, this thing would get smaller, I promise. Right. This area here is the observation deck. This is the VIP area. Just as more vintage. Wow. One of the hardest pieces in the world to find is this 1969 snowman. I love it. And then you have the antenna sticking on the top with the moon. How do you get that up there? So we get everything kind of prepped. Yeah, and then from there it lays all the way across. We put ropes down on the ground so they can start pushing.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna block every fucking, or I'm gonna mute. I'm either gonna mute or I'm gonna block every negative fucking comment tonight. I ain't listening to it. I don't have to. Shouldn't have to. Let it snow. Good song. You know what's crazy? For some reason, I was happier being out on the streets, being in the shelter. And I don't know. Hey man, how are you tonight? I'm alright. Just been depressed today. I think it's because I don't have friends to see every day and hang out with and just walk and go places and just do things and do whatever I want, you know. Now I'm out in the country and yeah, I have a roof over my head, but fuck, I was happier out there. Yeah, I got TikTok friends. I understand that, but it's not the same, you know. Hey, Aunt, this depression's eating me up. Yeah, I used to be a loner, but got to where I couldn't handle that no more. It be like that sometimes. Yeah, that is true. For me, it seems like it's all the time. Fucking depression, man, eating me up inside. I have not left this fucking bed in 2 days. I wake up, I sit up, and that's it. Take Rebel out, and that's about all I do. It's hard, man. I miss being back at the shelter. Miss being in the woods. Any of y'all remember when I went live and showed that mountain lion paw print that I'd found outside, just right outside of my camp area? Y'all remember that? The reason I'm asking if y'all remember that, I have pictures of it. The police from that town hit and killed a mountain lion yesterday or day before yesterday. It was on the news last night. On that street of the woods that I was camped in, the street that curves around it, a police officer, it ran across the road and a police officer hit it and they had to put it down, euthanize it. And it was on the news of him holding it up like this in front of his cop car. And I'm like, I told everybody I was a fucking mountain lion paw print. Came right out of the woods where my camp is set up.
New customers receive their second month free when they sign up and use promo code SECONDFREE.
I've never been in your shoes. I don't think I can handle it. It's hard, man. Dealing with all the fucking, all the negativity, all the hate, the trolls, people putting you down all the time because you have a past, you have a history, you used to be an addict, which you'll always be a recovering addict, but it's like when you're telling the truth, they still call you a liar, and that's what bothers you the most, you know? No, I'm not at the shelter. I wish.
What's in your well? Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Yeah, I'm probably going back out. I'll probably go back out there though when summer comes. I'm not sure yet. Just depends on how it goes.
Fingerprint resistant stainless steel side by side refrigerator. Plus, Milo's rewards members save $50.
So what do you want to do next? I'm not sure. I want to get on my feet. I really do. I want to fucking somebody to give me a job, man. I'm thinking about looking into that trucking school shit where you can go, they'll pay you to go to truck driving school, get your CDL. Take Rebel with me. Be over the road truck driver.
Cheers.
I love to drive. I always love to drive.
Kyle decided to drive home drunk.
You know?
A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up.
Rena, because I'm just depressed every day being here.
2 hours ago.
I don't have friends anymore to hang out with. I don't have a way to go see them.
Or get pulled over. Pay 4 minutes out.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses good.
I just don't know where to go. I don't know how to start, where to go through and all that.
She had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month.
Steph, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Somebody told me about it.
Saving that extra $200 to $300 a month. We're able to do all
Google,
these
yeah,
activities,
true.
So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRxies are compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
A full house for Christmas is so much fun.
Especially when Santa drops his load.
What is that special uncle we all have?
Those pipes and
It is better with your grandma than children.
Nothing to fear.
Yes and no.
And don't worry, no matter who has to go,
At least there I wasn't depressed every day.
keep your Christmas plumbing clean.
Then again, here I'm at least able to help her when she needs help. If she falls, pick her up. Which she hasn't fallen yet, but that's just an example.
Ready for the gym so early?
I'm ready to go.
Since you started taking Eugenics Total T, you've been acting like one
Go
of
to a
the
local church.
I feel like myself again. Lower testosterone after turning 40 slowed me down. Eugenics Total T.
I don't even know where the nearest church to here is.
What is it about Eugenics Total T that's different?
It's a key ingredient called testosterone.
I know there's one we used to go to when I was a little kid, but that's way down the road.
Your youth. Total T is backed by 5 clinical studies.
No, you're good. I know churches in this town. And boy, here it does get better, man. Just hold your head up and stay positive. Thank you, Brian. I'm trying, but fuck, it's hard, man. How's the dog? He's okay.
Also send you a bottle of Eugenics Thermo X, our newest.
Laying down right here.
Absolutely free. Text ROCKY.
He's only threw up twice today.
To 321-321. East Texas Hardware and Gilmore is your case authorized exclusive.
I'm just tired of waking up every day and being depressed, you know? You know, it is so much harder being sober than it is to not be sober. I want to be lazy with real, right? It is so much harder being sober. It's very hard. Especially since the big change is you're right. I know. I'm not gonna lie, there are days I wish I was. I wish I was still able to get that feeling without getting hooked again. But every time, the better part of me, that little birdie on my shoulder telling me no, You can't. You've come too far to slip back. You know? So. I set out on a narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find some love. Right? Yeah, success story, that's true. Me too. The rugs numb everything, that's what we're used to, right? Never wish that you're worth it. I don't feel like it. But you're right. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God blessed the broken road that led me straight to you. One day at a time, right? You know, the biggest reason I don't go back is because I remember going through those withdrawals and how bad that was. You know, coming off the MAP program, cold turkey, is hard. I did it once in jail, in prison, but the second time was at rehab. That was hard. That is coming true. Let me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Yeah. Focus on your future and what you want for that and go for it. I know, I don't know what I want. I really don't. I know I want to be happy. I don't want to be single forever. I want a family. But, hey Robin, I'm alright. I just had a bad day. I had a depressed day. Fuck, it's 46 outside now. I struggle with anxiety and I started praying and reading daily devotional books. Only you can change that. But the problem is I've tried. It's like you keep getting rejected, you keep getting turned down, and whether it's for jobs, for trying to find a relationship, whatever, it's like, golly, a person can only take so much rejection before they just want to give up, you know? Oh. I love this song. Just keep pushing, man. It really does get better. I believe it does. Stay away from bad people. You will meet the one when you least expect it, I promise. I don't mean to sound negative. It's just I'm always told that. I've been told that for years, and it's like, well, fuck, I'm going. Fixing to be my middle 30s. I just turned 34 like a week ago. Like, when? Fuck, I've been told that since I was 18. You're such a goddamn girl. Single women aren't scooping you up. I don't know. I'm just, Renee, that's how I've always been. Always rejected. You have nothing to offer anyone right now. Nope, but even when I did, still, same thing. Everybody got a need. My youngest is 34. Prove them wrong, right?
Hey, can you hear me?
I gotta turn the volume up so I can hear.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you
I
now.
want to tell you something, just a little bit about my life. I have a daughter. She went to rehab 2 years ago. She has my youngest grandson. Well, not my youngest, second youngest. I have a 2-month-old grandson now. At the time, he was my youngest. She was at the lowest point in her life. And when I say lowest point, Matt, she was lower than you. Like you say, you're at this very low point, right?
Yeah.
She, we, it was hard for me and my husband. We had to walk her to our door with our grandson and tell her she couldn't stay with us anymore because I wasn't able. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I was enabling her to not be a good person, to not be full potential as to what she could be in life. I was enabling her to go out to bars and to drink and do drugs as long as my grandson wasn't in a vehicle with her. I felt that she couldn't be a mom, but I was taking that away from her because I just felt like she couldn't do it. Now, granted, she had did it the first 6 months of his life, and I say that to say this to you: you can do it, Matt. You can. You are not a loser. You're not. You're not. You're not a loser. You're not an ugly person by far. I know we've all done bad things in our life. I have a past. I've been to jail. Uh, I have a misdemeanor on my record. I'm not a perfect person by far. I'm not. I'm on the struggle bus daily. I struggle daily with anxiety, severe anxiety. I'm not a social person. Yes, I'm married. Been married for, gosh, more longer than I've half my life. But you can do these things, and I know it's hard when you're alone and you feel so low in life. But just imagine right now where you're at a year from now. If you set goals for yourself, you can. I know you can. You can accomplish them. You can. If you want to go and be a truck driver, start asking around where you can get that education at. You can do it. I know you can. You worked up there in Maine. You've built boats. You've done amazing things. Right now, it's just a low point. I don't want to see you give up. I don't. I know you. I know you have potential. You do. You do. You can do. I'm not saying you can go be a doctor or anything like that, but you can do whatever you set your mind to. You really can.
I couldn't be a doctor. Ain't no way.
But I know. I'm just saying. But if you want to be a truck driver, if you want to go build boats or whatever it is you want to do, you would get so much in life just by chasing your dreams. You can do it. You have people, I know you have people on the side that say things, do things, and whatever they think. And yes, I understand, whatever. But you can do that. I don't want you to think that you're less of a person because you're in a rough place right now, because you're not.
Yeah, no, I just don't know why I feel like I was happier when I was out there on the streets and at the shelter I don't know if it's because I had friends, I had people I could hang out with every day, and now it's just me and Rebel and my grandma.
Right.
And
And I get that.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing by any means, but something is making the depression bad, and I can't keep pushing. I mean, it's hard to keep going, you know.
It is. I get it. And especially around the holidays, it is. It is. And like, for a lot of people, I'm sure in this live, there's 100 people in here. Somebody's lost somebody over, it's a bad, for me, Christmas is always sad because my dad's not here. But I know that we're going to get through it. And I know, like, having friends at the shelter, I get that. I don't have friends. I mean, I have one friend, one like in my life that I talk to besides my husband. I have friends that I go to church with, in our ladies group. I don't hang out with a lot of them, but that gives you a euphoric feeling, when you talk to people and you're around and you're being social. I don't have social skills, and I'm okay. That I'm what you call weird. I'm awkward, that type of person. But you're not. You're outgoing, and I just want you to know that if you do want to do that, I'll start asking around in my church, and I'll start sending you some people, some names in your area, in that down. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, so that you can, like, if you're serious about the truck driving thing, I'll see what I can find out and send you some contacts. Our church is big. Our church is all the way across our state, Louisiana. I mean, it goes there. There's resources, and I'm sure we can find someone, who will sit down and see what they can do. That's just it. You can do it. I just don't want to see you give up, and your grandma needs you right now, like you said. She really does. She needs you, and
That's the main reason I've been just pushing through it, because none of the other grandkids come around and see her. I think it's probably been 4 or 5 years that she's seen her other grandkids who are in the same town and still won't come here.
That's sad.
And they raised me. Like I said, I lived with them my whole life, and I just don't get how they can just live here in the same town and never come see them. When they got vehicles, they're succeeding in life. They're perfect. They're like, well, I say perfect in their own words. Perfect.
That's right. Yeah, no one's perfect, and that's going to be something that they have to deal with. You know what I mean? That's I would give anything to be able to, if my grandparents or my dad was even here. But yeah, that's the difference between you and them. They're not there, and you are, and you're stepping up and helping your grandma. So I just wanted to jump in and say that you've come so far on this app. I know that you've had things go wrong, but just don't let that be your defining thing. You can be successful. You can. So, and as far as the relationship goes, I'm sure that there's a girl that, whether you're talking to her right now or not, there's somebody out there for you, man. My husband and I didn't even get along. We didn't even like each other when we first met. And here we are. But
Funny how the way life has it working.
I know, isn't it? Yeah. Funny thing is, I met him when I was 17 and couldn't stand him. God, I couldn't stand him. And then 3 years later, he comes back around, and yeah, here we are today. So, but anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just don't want to see you give up, and you got a good thing going on right now. You're there. You have a physical address. It's easier to get employment that way, and I don't know if they have services in your area. Like my son-in-law owns a poop scoop company, and I'll look and see if they have some out there. I think they do. And maybe you can be a ride along for right now until, you get on your feet. It's a job, it's about like $14 an hour. but I'll ask and see. Um, they just started out, but he's got some trucks in Oklahoma, and I think he goes up that far. I know he comes here to Cedar Creek, so I know he goes up there. I'm pretty sure, but I'll find out. If we could just find something for you right now, then
At least it'd get me out of the house every day, get me, something. I would be doing something. I wouldn't be able to have the time to sit here and be
depressed.
sad, depressed,
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, depression is the worst. I struggled with it when my husband was overseas. I literally had I couldn't even turn the TV on. It was really bad. Me and my kids were staying at my mom's because I had so much fear in me that I wouldn't even stay at my own home. But it sucks. Someone else is up here. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I let them in there just a little while ago, but you're good.
Hey, Nellen. I think I said it right.
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
That's right. That's all I wanted to say was depression is a horrible thing, and it's a mind over matter, and I hate that. I hate that phrase. I hate it. My husband's always said that to me. It's your mind over matter. If it don't matter, it aggravates me. But the ultimate reality, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta try to put yourself in a happy place when you get depressed, and put your mind in a happy place. Like, what makes you happy? I love bass fishing. I've always been huge in riding horses and fishing, and I just think about the memories that me and my grandpa had going camping for a week at a time out at the lakes and fishing and hunting at the deer lease and all that. And
yes,
eventually it gets better, but
it
it
will.
doesn't last forever. But it will get better at some point. You just can't give up.
Have you ever thought about writing? Do you like to write?
Riding?
Like writing, like just start writing stories about you and your grandpa?
Yeah, I don't know. That's not a bad idea.
It helped
But
me after my dad passed. That's why I asked. It helps me out a lot. I wrote my memories down with my dad, and it helped a lot. And when I get severely depressed, I'll go back and read them, and I always laugh and end up crying, and then I seem to be okay again. So,
okay.
but yeah, it helps. It helps. But yeah, I just want you to know that you can do it. You can. And you know what? I'm sure it's hard to be sober. I don't know. I've never been. Thank God. Never been. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of freaking Tylenol. But I don't want you to like slip backwards.
It's hard. I mean, it is very, very hard. And I don't know. For me, it's at its hard. It's hardest when I'm dealing with that. I can just easily overlook it, but when you got depression on top of that, it's just like then you actually start thinking about like, man, maybe if I do it once, it won't get me back on. But in the back of your head, you know you can't because that one time is all it's going to take. Because how do you know that? How do I know that? Because I got clean once, and that's when I went to prison, and I got clean cold turkey. Well, when I got out, I only took half of a pill, and that's all it took. Boom, I took again.
Yeah, I follow this lady on here. Her name is Victoria Soberus, or something like that. I can't remember. She's in Louisiana, but I'm in here in Texas, and our churches are joined. But anyway, I follow her, and she actually found herself in prison. Her story is amazing. She's it's whole, but it's something victorious. It might be sober, therapist or something like got herself together in prisons. That's when she figured things out. And her daily things that she goes live every day. And I started joining her lives when my daughter was struggling with addiction. Um, and it helped me as a parent because I didn't know how to help my daughter. I didn't know what to do. Everything I was doing, it's not, is that it? Is that her name? It's not Victoria. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's like Victorious or something like that. But anyway, I didn't know how to help my daughter, and I was she was in a rehab facility right out there, actually not too far from where you're at, and I had to learn because the only way I knew was a disciplining way, but I had to do it in a loving. And I didn't know how. I was so mad at her. I was so angry with her. I didn't know how to let it go, and I was making it worse. I was like I said, I didn't know what to do, and I watched her lives, and she had learned so much. Yes, that's her name. Okay, thank you. This is the things that she actually went through, and like I said, she's open about everything that she's at. They prescribed her a medication, and it just addicting, and that became her life. The judge told us once that we
Yeah.
had to kidnap it. Yes, yes. What Lisa just said. That's what I had to do to my daughter, and it was like I cried all the way, and my husband was like looking at me like, you gotta toughen up, Kimber. You can't continue to let her be this. And now she's good. She's clean. She's sober. She's been sober for almost 2.5 years. She's got her own house. She's married and doing great. But for the longest time, I was the problem. I was the one that kept just go ahead, leave him here because I didn't want her to take him out of the house because I was afraid
Yeah.
she would drink and drive with him in the car. So I just enabled her. And as a mom, I was like, I gotta fix this, you know. She just, it's hard. It's hard watching your kids go through something and you can't do anything about it. It's very hard. So,
Yeah, my
anyway, I
grandma
just want
told
to
me.
thank you for letting me up. Go ahead.
No, I was just talking about my grandma told me the other day. She was like, she said the hardest thing for her was when I was in my addiction and going through my withdrawals and screaming in like agony from hurting and being cold and aching and just being in so much pain because I couldn't, the clinic wasn't open or I couldn't find anything to fix the withdrawals and all that, and I would just lay in bed, toss and turn. I couldn't sleep. I'd sweat. I'd be cold, and she would get up all night long, come in here and try to comfort me, and I regret it so bad, but I would get moody with her, and I would get mad and tell her just go to bed, leave me alone, and push her away. When the whole time I needed to be allowing her to come comfort me. She's willing to do that. I don't need to push that away, and I didn't. When you're going through that, you don't think about those things, but later on, when you get your mind clear and you get sober, you look back and you're like, damn, you were a fucking dick, and that ain't cool, you know. And I told her I'll never put her through that again, you know.
And you know what? That's something what you just said right there. At your lowest, the feelings of the withdrawal and going through that, let that be in your mind when you think the negative things that because our mind plays tricks on us. Like you said a while ago. Even if you were to take a little half and think, oh, that's okay, and then you end up right back where you were, and you don't want to go backwards. You really don't. I mean, you've come so far. You're, like I said, you have an address now. You can get employment. It's easier to get employment than it is when you're on the street. Um,
I was
Yeah,
using this
it's
address when her address, right there when I started staying at the shelter before I came here. Right after she moved in here, I started using well, I started getting my mail here. I changed it back
right.
from Maine back down here, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
My
Well,
dog
like
is
I
taking
said,
up my
I
whole fucking
literally,
bed.
my husband is a lot of is and a lot of in our music team and he plays the drums and things. But I will look into finding some names and try to get you in contact so that maybe you can get some. Oh, wow, Emily, that is a
Yeah.
miracle. I'm so happy for you. That's great. But I will get some names for you that are right there in your town to help you. Hey, Krabby. Maybe, help you get out of the house and have some friends, healthy friendships, to go hunting and to go fishing with. Um, they take trips all the time. Matter of fact, they have one coming up right after New Year's. They're going to, I think it's, oh God, what is that lake? Something, Lake Bob Sandlin. They're going up there. But yeah, just to get involved. And the trips that they go on, they actually, they don't really, I'm not going to say they don't cost money, but like if someone doesn't have enough, then we like do fundraising and that other person who, there's always ways if you want to go. Oh, my daughter's in here. There's always ways that if you want to go, it's not the daughter that was in a rehab. She's going to say, Mom, that wasn't me. Anyway, if you'd like to go, like there's always ways to help, But I do think that you're in a good place. Maybe not. You're in a safe place, if that makes sense. And I just don't want to see you give up. And I know your grandma doesn't want to see you give up either. But um, no, I told you she was going to say that's my daughter. That's not the one. Yeah, not the one. I knew she was going to say it. There's my other. Why are both of my girls in here stalking me?
She didn't waste any time to say it.
Neither one. Both. There's two of my girls are in here, and both of them said it. There wasn't either one of those two girls. It wasn't. Neither one of those two. Y'all are silly. Y'all are stalking your mama. I just left y'all. We just had dinner. No, it wasn't those girls. I'm not saying her name, so
Mom, I just dropped you out. What are you doing?
I know. Mercedes, just came in to say something because depression is a hell of a thing, and he's going through. He's in a bad place right now. We don't claim the one that Shelby.
Because she didn't learn shit.
Shelby, that's not true. She is. Girls, I'm fixing to get some ass whoopings going on. Just because y'all are grown, don't mean Mama can't bust that butt.
That's what my mom used to always tell me. Just because you're grown don't mean I can't whoop your ass.
No, I have good. These two girls right here. These two have put me through hell, but these two have they're strong, beautiful, independent women, and I'm so proud of them. I really am. They know that. I love my kids. I don't have to brag on them. Their actions do that themselves. But
yeah.
But she did just drop me off. We did just go have dinner. They had me go. I don't eat sushi or any of that stuff, but I kind of lost my appetite because one of them, my one daughter there, ordered. I don't even know what she ordered, but as soon as I seen it, I was like, I cannot eat. I don't eat raw fish. Not my thing. Hey, Happy Days. Yeah, it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all popped in here, y'all nosy little brats.
Salmon
That's what it was.
sashimi.
Yeah. I was all dramatic. It just I looked at it and I was like, oh, not being dramatic.
She ordered salmon and mom couldn't finish her salad.
Nope, I still couldn't. She ordered the raw, the
Sounds bad.
whatever that is.
God,
Yeah.
that sounds fucking bad.
We went to this Tokyo. What is it called? We went to some Tokyo, where it's raw stuff. And
The way your daughter typed that, just when you have a dirty mind like I do, growing up, just that dirty ordered salmon and mom couldn't finish her salad just threw me for a loop.
Yeah, though, but she did. It's good that much. I couldn't try it. I'm sorry, baby girl. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I looked at it and I could not eat my. I had to bring my stuff home. It's in there on the counter.
Really, right in front of my salad.
I couldn't. So they brought hers out, and I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's raw! Like it was filleted raw fish."
Hell yeah, that's what they have on sushi too. I love it.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Sushi. That's the word. It was a Tokyo sushi hibachi thing.
Hell yeah, that's good shit.
So I ordered the filet mignon and the vegetables and the fried rice, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be really good, So I'm all excited about it, and then here comes her food, and I look at it, and I'm like, she goes, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Nothing," and I pushed the little salad away, and I said, "I can't." She goes, "Oh, you lost your appetite?" And I was like, "Yep."
Yep, that fucking raw fish did it for me.
It was
Raw
just like
fish
fillet the fish, and that's all they did to it was fillet it and put it on a plate. That stuff would have tasted better if they'd have cooked it. I promise you, Mercedes.
You should have let the fish and finish the salad then.
She right. Oh, it was a really nice place, and it was really good. The meat was what I had was really good. But me and my girls don't get to go out very often.
Right? If it's buttery and garlicky and smooth, yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what they eat that. I don't. Well, my one daughter, I think, eats. Shelby, you eat the crab stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what she eats. I'm not sure, but hers looks pretty good too, though. But my one daughter with the butterfly, Mercedes, she just celebrated her 1 year anniversary.
Oh.
My other daughter is about to get married, so.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, I know they're growing so fast. But anyway, that was all I wanted to say was I know you're having a bad day, but depression sucks. I know it does.
And wait until I eat octopus in front of you.
That is not happening. I won't go.
I'm going to slurp them tentacles down.
No,
like calamari. Or no, that's squid.
Gross. So, yeah, no, that is not happening. No.
Please say y'all eat crawfish. I love crawfish. That's the best.
I love crawfish.
Crawfish is my favorite meal.
I love crawfish.
Hell yeah.
I love my family. She'll video it. And I'll be gagging over there.
Like, doesn't it tickle your throat when you swallow it?
I don't know, but gross. Couldn't do it. No.
Imagine all the sliminess.
I can't eat. No. I do too. I want to go. I've been to the seafood boil.
Yeah.
No. You're going to eat that? You would eat raw octopus?
Raw octopus?
You are not my child.
Surprisingly, it's not slimy. That's crazy.
I promise I did cook food. They did not grow up on raw food. I cooked. I made dinner. I didn't make them eat raw stuff.
Yeah, it's octopus sashimi.
Yeah, it's something. I'm gonna say the dipping sauce smelled good, but I couldn't try it. It's a texture thing for me.
Cooked hockey pucks to be.
I did.
Hockey pucks to be
I did. I gotta tell the story. It's so funny. When it was okay, so We had, I don't know, there was probably like my nieces were there, my kids. We probably had like, I don't know, 8 kids in the house, and we had gotten snow and ice. And Matt, you know, Texas, we don't get a whole lot of that.
No.
Now this has been like a decade ago. I was like, hey y'all, let's make some homemade biscuits. And I left out one ingredient, and they didn't rise, and they turned into hockey pucks. So they get out their these hockey sticks, golf sticks, and all this stuff, and they go outside in our driveway, and it was a concrete. Y'all went right in front of our garage and closed the garage door, and they were playing hockey on ice with my biscuits. True story.
That's funny.
Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, they were playing hockey with my biscuits. I think I left out the baking soda. I think that's what it was. Why they didn't rise, and they became so hard. They were like they were hard.
Yeah.
They didn't even.
That reminds me of that or that ice storm that we had like a decade ago, where like Tyler, Gilmer, all them places.
That's the one I'm talking about.
I was on the MAP program back then too for the first time, and I had to ride my motorcycle, my crotch rocket, all the way to the clinic in Tyler, and there was like 8 inches of ice on the road, which is rare for around here, and you know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I don't think I got over 13 miles an hour the whole way there because I was literally ice skating on rubber wheels.
Yeah, it was bad. I can't drive in the ice, but they did. They got out there and played hockey with my biscuits. And they had fun, though. They did. Anyway, I'm going to step out. I got to take a nap. I'm going to go tonight. But I just want you to know that everybody suffers from it. It's going to be okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all. I'll be on. Bye.
Okay. She's a model out in L.A. She's giving me the moon. There's a smile in the mirror. Ain't the end of the day. I sleep like a baby. I never show up late to work. Can't show up late when you're not working. I do know how it feels to hurt. Oh, I ain't been lonely since you said goodbye. Wish I could say I miss you, but you know I never lie. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off here so I can go to the bathroom, and I'll get back.